Hello everyone, this is Scarzig and welcome back to another viewer replay review. Today's replay comes from GodlessSoul. He's playing Songhai in this matchup versus Cassyva, and he told me that one of the keys to his success in this replay is preserving the cards he needed for his finishing combo against his opponent. So let's get right into it. Looking at this starting hand, this looks really well-rounded for a Songhai opening. However, you might want to mulligan a couple things so you can get a stronger opening combo. He could have probably gotten away with replacing the juxtaposition since he has the Mist Dragon Seal online. But opening up with the Jade Monk is a strong turn one going second, so I guess that the rest of this here in his hand is just icing. Opponent opening up with the Abyssal Crawler, of course. Probably going to be a Shadow Nova control Cassyva deck. And I think that Songhai has the advantage in this matchup because a lot of their damage comes out of hand and they come online a lot faster than Cassyva's Shadow Novas are going to be able to. So we'll see how this matchup goes. From what I understand, the game was pretty close. And a Rock Pulverizer, that is definitely something unusual you see in a Cassyva deck. It's definitely a great early drop to slow down your opponent, but it usually only slows them down by maybe 1 or 2 turns, especially if they have a board. This right here was excellent. He actually saved the juxtaposition, ended up coming in handy against the Repulsor Beast. Normally in Abyssian they're going to be running Demonic Lore, but I think for Cassyva especially, since she wants to draw out the game a bit longer, Repulsor Beast is going to be run on top of the Demonic Lore. So shout out to GodlessSoul for recognizing that aspect of the matchup that I had completely forgotten about. We're forcing him here to go ahead and use the Bloodborne spell to take out the Kaido Assassin. Unfortunately, he didn't have Inner Focus to combo along with that. But just making him take that damage and use those resources is always good. The Darkspine Elemental is coming down as well. This unit, I think, has been seeing a lot more play since the developers announced the changes that they're making to Shadow Creep and that they'll be adding more cards for synergy. The reason a lot of people don't run Darkspine Elemental is because it's just so useless if it gets silenced. But really good combo coming down. Phoenix Fire to take out the Healing Mystic so the Jade Monk can trade into the Darkspine Elemental. The Jade Monk deals 1 damage to a random enemy minion whenever it takes damage, and the Darkspine Elemental was the only viable target there, so it went ahead and traded fully into it. And we can see GodlessSoul getting ready to throw down the Eclipse, which is something I love to see. This is a fantastic tech card for going up against Abyssian especially. Looks like we might have another, Repulsor Beast. Great, I was going to say maybe a Demonic Lore, but we've got the second Repulsor Beast online. Fortunately, GodlessSoul has another juxtaposition to bring that thing back into play, so this is going to be huge. Cassyva pulling ahead here. You can see he's getting low on cards in hand, but he is able to develop the Sojourner, which is really good for us. Goes ahead and switches places with the Sojourner, which is an excellent decision. Sending this over to the corner is going to allow him to deny his opponent drawing those cards. Because he takes damage, he goes ahead and develops the Chakram as well. If you've taken damage on your opponent's last turn, this card is going to cost 3 instead of 5. So that's really beautiful. So we'll see how his opponent handles this. You can see the grouping here is basically asking to be Shadow Nova'd, but because of Eclipse's special ability, you can go ahead and let that thing get hit with Shadow Nova. And your opponent's going to take that damage right back. And in this matchup, Songhai wants their opponent to be as weak as possible. So we can see here we've got 2 Repulsor Beasts and the Demonic Lore coming out to get his units out of the fight. Fortunately, he's able to trade nicely into the deal toss here with the Eclipse. And because his general was also spread away from Cassyva backing off, there is no way for the Tombstone to spawn in range and keep him locked down. We developed the Dagger Kiri here, which is pretty key. We've got 2 Shadow Creep tiles in play, so if he does play the Shadow Nova now, then that's still not going to be enough damage to take out the Dagger Kiri. So we'll see how he plays this. He does have the ability to Mistdragon Seal the Dagger Kiri right into place along the Killing Edge. This is the classic Celerity Songhai combo. Look at that huge damage coming down. Killing Edge Mistdragon Seal makes this into a monstrous 10 attack minion along with the Saber Spine Seal, and that's going to be the pretty much the OTK coming down. So, ooh, beautiful finishing combo. I loved the use of Eclipse there, and recognizing that you need to keep the juxtaposition in your opening hand was definitely key for that matchup. Thank you for sharing that replay, GodlessSoul. Definitely a treat to watch. Even if his opponent had put down the Shadow Nova there, I think that he would have been able to close it out anyway. Excellent work, and again, thank you so much for submitting that replay. I had a lot of fun casting it for you here today, and thank you for stopping by to take a look, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.